if he makes changes for this, wholesale changes, he deserves all the backlash he gets because it's just ridiculous.
Try and look at the positives though, Chris, that just looking at the dates, as long as there's any suggestion now, even though with Peterborough putting a statement out that it's going to change. So it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Then we play Villa
on the
Wednesday. So can you look at it as a positive that it's a little bit more rest time in between games, I guess?
Yeah, hopefully it means it'll be more or less a full strength lineup, I'd like to think, from Everton.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, it was an interesting one. I'm trying to think back to his cup policy last season. He played João Virginia, didn't he, in all the FA Cup games? But generally, he goes stronger. He's not one of those. I was one of the big disappointments for me, actually, all the changes he made against Southampton in the Carabao Cup. I thought that was unnecessary because in the past he has treated these competitions with a certain amount of respect. So, yeah, I'd like to see a strong Everton lineup out there. Yeah, got to go for the FA Cup because if Everton aren't going for trophies, and even in, you say, this season, quite rightly so, just getting into the new stadium intact as a Premier League club, that is the... That's got to be the main aim for the season. It's got to be the benchmark for success. But it's not like a cup run hampers you from that. I'm not having that because Everton aren't in any other competitions. It can only be a good thing the further you go in the cup competition. And maybe, obviously, I'm not old enough to remember '66, like Connor says, and I was around in '84, but I'm afraid I don't remember that one either. But
with his grey hair, he might be able to remember it.
Yeah, he's telling everyone he's 29. Tough paper round. But you and I both remember 95. And of course, that was before the FA Cup sort of declined. I think the start of the rot was when Manchester United pulled out. They were in that inaugural World Club competition. For those who are younger, they went out to Brazil. It's not like the format, anything like the format they had now. And they were actually the defending holders. They'd won the treble in '99 and they didn't defend the trophy. I think that's where it started, and it was a gradual thing. Obviously, the importance of the Champions League qualification for the bigger clubs. But as sad it is, I mean, we talk about Everton and winning trophies and what Everton were. And only Manchester United and Liverpool have won trophies across a longer period than Everton. Everton have won major trophies across 9 different decades. Only Liverpool and Manchester United can beat that. So it's really sort of tragic now that in the way that football is and the way that Everton have declined, League Championships just, it's not a sensible aspiration, unfortunately, for Everton now. So if they're not doing that, winning cups, that has to be their raison d'etre. That has to be what Everton is about as a club at their size and of their magnitude and of their heritage. If Everton aren't trying at least to win cup competitions, well, what's the point in even existing? Just they've got to be going for it. So it's a big thing for me, and I don't like. I've outlined those reasons why I think that the FA Cup has declined in importance, but not for me. Any sort of cup competition, I think Everton have got to be going for it, and that's what part of the reason why I was so disappointed in his selection policy for Southampton, the Carabao Cup. So hopefully go strong against Peterborough. Okay, it's only one step up the ladder, but just try and go as far as you can. It can only help, it can't hinder in my eyes.
If he makes changes for this, wholesale changes, he deserves all the backlash he gets because it's just ridiculous. Because, like Chris says, it's a genuine chance to win a trophy. A club that's been starved of silverware since 1995. You can't just be tossing opportunities away willy-nilly.
The Royal Blue Podcast from the Liverpool Echo.